Guys, welcome back to this channel. This is the fourth video I want to do about the corsage, and this is going to be the most important video because it's going to be showing you the clear picture of where we are going and why this opportunity can actually create a lot of success among us, those who are going to take it seriously. This is actually a mirror of what happened with Forsage in 2020 I mean, and I can tell you there are people who are going to buy houses from this particular project. There are people who are going to buy their first cars from this particular project. There are people who are going to transform their lives out of this particular project. So make sure you watch the video completely till the end to see the plan, to see what you will need to do to achieve what we are going to say in this particular video, because it's very possible if you take this project seriously, you can actually make up to $70,000. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how that is achievable through holding of this coin and how many coins you can actually get from this particular project. So first of all, a few things I need to clarify here according to the questions I've been seeing members ask. First of all, I've done some research about this particular project. For sure, it is safe because the developers are not the one paying us any money. So the money that we are getting is actually coming from within the community, okay? So that is first of all. Secondly, this project is 100% decentralized, which means even the developers do not have control over this particular project. Another thing, so long as people are actually joining in, and of course, when some people get tired, more will be joining in, the ecosystem can run for the next 10 or 20 years plus. But now, for us, what we want to ride on is the wave. You know, when something has a wave, when a project is trending, it creates a lot of, momentum in the market, and if you actually work with that momentum, it's very easy for you to make it big. It's just like swimming to the direction of the water. The water will just be pushing you to that direction, so that means you're going to achieve your target very faster. So first of all, I want us to see what is the potential of this project, and if you were to take it seriously, how much money can you make from it? So first things first, we need to understand that the first video I did, I had showed you that when you bring in the first person, there is an amount you get. The second person, there is an amount you get, up to the sixth person, okay? So that is the X6 matrix. So something I need to clarify here, some people have been asking, if I join and I don't bring anybody, is there a chance of me getting anything? So there is something I discovered yesterday, and I have to mention in this particular video, that if you were to upgrade your X6 to level 2 at least, either level 2 or level 3, there is something called spillovers, and I'm going to be doing a video on spillovers. So like, for example, some of the people I'm going to be bringing personally, some of them actually can find they can find themselves in your X6, okay? So you might actually log in, you have not brought anybody, but you check your X6 and you find there are some random people who have been, who the system has added there. So these people are actually going to end up paying you 20 core, some will pay you 40 core for each. So you are likely to end up getting some spillovers if your X6 is at least on either level 2 or level 3, at least, to say the least. So there are people who have upgraded and they are going to be giving us a feedback by tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, but at least a number of people have reported the same thing. So that is how you can actually make money from this particular project, how you can earn core daily, even without referring people, okay? So try to upgrade your X6 at least to level 2 or level 3. Another thing you're going to notice is even when you have not brought anyone, if you upgrade your X6 to level 2 or level 3, you're going to get more earnings from what we claim on a daily basis. Remember, there are this core that we claim every 24 hours. So you're going to be getting, so this number of core you see, let me just go to the dashboard. So this number of core that you see down here, what we claim on a daily basis. If you upgrade your X6 to level 2 or level 3, actually the number of core you claim every day increases significantly. And remember, you are actually claiming these tokens for the longest time possible, for 2-3 years. And now there is something I've been telling people, and I want to emphasize here before I start doing the calculations. Do not look at the value of core right now. What we are actually doing right now is we are getting this core, we are accumulating a lot of core when it is still cheap. The potential of this coin, I can actually bank on this in the next 3 to 4 years. Actually by 2028, which year are we now? We are in 2026. By the next bull run, 2028, 2029, this core can actually go even up to $15. Right now, it is at 0.13, okay? So the best way you can actually use to accumulate a lot of core is through this smart contract. Because remember, once you join in and you bring your people, whatever you get paid is in core and you do not need to withdraw it. It is paid directly to your wallet. And I've demonstrated to you before. If I click on this core here, you can see how the earnings are trickling in, okay? How earnings are coming in. So all these core are paid directly to your wallet. You don't need to withdraw them. And you can actually decide to sell a portion of your tokens and you hold some. So I want us now to see, if you were to take this project really seriously, how much money can you make from it? So first of all, I had done a calculation that once you bring in 6 people, you are getting about 160 core. But then after noticing a few things about something we call slots placement, there are some slots which might actually fall into your X6 and some might not hit in your X6, might go to other people. And that's why we have the cases of spillovers. That's why someone who has not referred, they can actually end up getting a referral, okay? So in my estimation, I'll just say the minimum you can get for bringing 6 people is 120 core, and the maximum you can get is 160 core. So that means for every 6 people you will bring, you will earn between 120 to 160 core. So let me just work with the minimum, okay, so that we do not expect too much. Let's work with the least and the worst case scenario. So let's assume for every 6 people you bring in, you're going to be earning 120 core. And I had suggested to you, I'm going to be training from this coming week. I want to train people on how to do affiliate marketing. And by the way, bringing people is not difficult as you might think. So long as you're open to learning and you're willing to do what we tell you, everyone can bring in 100 people within a span of 1.5 months to 2 months. It's very possible. Even those who have never networked before, we are going to be giving you tips. So provided you are ready to learn and execute what we tell you, you are a superstar in waiting. And that is coming actually in this coming week. So be ready about that. So let's talk about if you were to market this on a daily basis, and we are going to be giving you tips. If you do whatever we will tell you, it's going to be very possible you getting 2 referrals every day. And remember, the starting capital here is very affordable. It's just $8. So getting 2 people every single day, if you are serious, is not going to be a big deal. Some people will actually get even up to 4 or 5 people every single day. But let me just work with 2. So if you are to take this seriously, you market every day and you make sure you do not sleep before you get 2 people register using your link. So that means in 30 days you will have registered 60 people, okay? And we have said for every 6 you have 120. So that means for 60 people you will have made 1,200 core, okay? So that means for every month you will be earning 1,200 core. And by the way, I am assuming all these people you are bringing in, nobody will bring in others, which is not possible because some of the people you bring in will bring others, and when they bring others, you're going to be earning from every of the people they are going to be bringing. So I'm working with the list of the worst case scenario. So 1,200 core in 1 month. So if you do this for the next 365 days, so that means in a year you will have made 14,400 core. Now, of course, it's not possible marketing this project and you make money without selling a little, because you also need to keep going. You need to get some airtime, keep yourself going. So I'll suggest that for us to succeed, just sell a half. You can sell a half, use it for your upkeep, and then keep 50%, so that once the price appreciates, because it will, we make the biggest money. So if you are now to divide this by 2, so I'm assuming you will sell your 7,200 core. You've been eating it all along as you keep building, and you keep in 7,200 core, and you hold this. Just keep it in your wallet and forget about it. Guys, you will wake up in 2029, you will see 1 core at $15 and you will not believe it. You will not believe it. Because personally, if you ask me, I saw Ethereum when it was below $100 just the other day, 2020 by the way. Today, Ethereum is trading above $3,300, and I do not believe. When I was called to join Coresage and accumulate Ethereum when Ethereum was below $100, I did not join, and I don't want to miss that opportunity again. I've been here long enough to see opportunities that can transform people's lives, and that's why I'm actually emphasizing on this particular project. So if you're going to take this seriously, you can actually make 7,200 coins, which you can be ready to hold for the long term. And by that, of course, you have already sold your 7,200. So if you now decide to hold this for the next 3-4 years and you sell them when the coin has surpassed $10, how much money are you taking home? You can actually make close to 72,000. So this is the money I know everyone will admire, and it is going to be worth the effort. So first of all, I know bringing people, marketing is not very easy. It's difficult, I accept, but if you're willing to do it and you allow us to guide you through, it is something that is doable. Because if I am able to do it, why will you not be able to do it? And I'm willing to guide you, okay? So I want you to take this particular project very seriously. If you have not started and you're still thinking whether you should do this or not, because you do not know if you're going to be able to refer or not, if you're willing to learn, if you're willing to execute what we do it, get started and then be ready to follow what we tell you, and you will see miracles happening from next week, because I'm going to be training in our WhatsApp group about affiliate marketing, and people are going to make crazy money. So get started as soon as possible. Let's see whether we are going to make this money in the next 3 to 4 years, $72,000.